wait a minute. You're talking to me. You're talking to me.
Are you the prosecutor on the
You're
case?
talking to me.
Court Uncut, what the people want.
All right. Mr. Moore? Mr. Moore?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's not shout at people. Let's not raise our voices. Here's the thing. If an attorney is telling you what the state is offering, all you have to do, if you don't want to accept the offer, just say you don't want to accept it, say you want a jury trial, and you'll get a jury trial. But your attorney can't make the state offer you something that you want them to offer you.
It's not what, no. So it's not what they offer. It's what you're lying on and trying to give me. And I know what I did. It was an argument.
Okay, so
It was
here's
an
the
argument. It was an argument. It was
then
an
it
argument.
means you need a jury trial. That's what you're saying. You want a jury trial.
Argument. It was an argument between me and my relatives.
All right, let me ask you,
Start
who's the
adding
prosecutor on this
adding on
case?
extra names onto the case. She added extra names on the, wait a minute. You're talking to me. You're talking to me.
Are you the prosecutor on the
You're
case?
talking to me. You said John, you just said John Moore,
Are you
right?
planning on dismissing these charges? All right, so it sounds like they're gonna want a jury trial. Are you planning on offering something different than you've already offered? All right, so is your client going to accept anything or no?
He has just informed me, we talked last night, but he informed me this morning because of some of the particulars, he's not going to accept the agreement.
All right, so nothing will, it sounds as though you all are at an impasse. The state, you're saying that you're not gonna offer anything differently. And defense, I'm assuming there's no counter offer, right?
No, at this, I did, I made a counter offer to the state and they rejected it.
All right, so do you have all of the discovery?
I do have all the discovery, if I could, the one thing with moving forward, and it started last night with these outbursts, I'm starting to have potentially some competency issues. I want to stop and pause before I make that decision, but I think I'll need to file a suggestion or motion that he needs to be evaluated for, I really can't communicate with him right now, Judge. And that's part of what I have to do to make sure he's competent.
All right, so is the communication issue, and I don't want to interfere with attorney-client privilege, but is the communication more of he's not accepting your advice or you don't believe he understands?
Sometimes I don't believe he truly
If I didn't
understands.
understand, I would not respond. For
Okay,
one, don't insult me. If
All
I
right.
did not understand, I
all right,
wouldn't.
he can
Don't
be
insult me,
excused.
though.
Thank you.
Don't insult me.
All right, can we
Please
set
be
this
hearing
for a jury
on the
trial?
case. You're ganging up
What
on
day?
me. I'm going, but don't insult me. So if I did not understand the case, I would not respond. You understand that?
On Darwin, is this some, Darwin Gomez, is this a motion to revoke? Could I see the phone? And
You want the client?
yes.
And just a refresher, we pled live. It was set today for sentencing to come up with a big chunk of restitution.
Yes.
I've conferred with the state. They're not opposed. We're asking for a little more time. He has 1,800 on him. He had a $5,000 loan that he was pre-approved for that fell through. This week, he has a gentleman looking at his camper that he'll hopefully be able to generate another 3,000 to 4,000 to put towards it. So at the very least, he'll have 5,000 of the 10,000 restitution. And so that one of the court's concerns was the seriousness of showing that he can generate some money for restitution prior to being placed on deferred education.
Yes. So when is he going to have the amount?
So that's the question. So he has someone looking at the RV this week. Hopefully that, like I said, he's asking 4,000 for it. Assuming worst case scenario generates somewhere between 3,000 to 4,000, at least he would have somewhere in the range of about 5,000 to 6,000. Hopefully this week. Like I said, he has almost 1,800 in cashier's checks now. We were the goal was that the $5,000 loan plus this would have put him at the $10,000 mark. The loan fell through. So now we're praying that this is the third person that has looked at the RV in the last several weeks. So we're praying that, like I said, it'll generate 3,000 to 4,000, which would put us at 48 to 5,800.
All right, this is going to be recalled for December 8th. There will be no further resets for restitution amounts. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. If I may, just, sure.
All right. Ms. Ferguson, December 8th, that's the final setting, no further resets.
Yes, sir.
All
Thank
right,
you.
once you sign the reset form, you excuse.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Danielle Garcia.
Darwin Gomez?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes.
There you go.
Why are we reapproaching?
you. I'll send the box.
Darwin Gomez.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I apologize, Judge. I'm here from Uncle Hood. I
Yeah.
apologize, Judge.
No problem.
Yeah, there's a restitution issue that you know about because
Yes.
you've already addressed it, Judge. Mark's client can come up with the restitution, not just with his salary, but also with a vehicle that he's gonna sell by December 29th, and we're hoping that you could give us that amount of time. It's all about the Benjamins, Judge.
Your Honor, if I may share some information with you about my
Yes, please
career.
do.
I've made arrangements for a new schedule as well as a new job opportunity to come up with the amount that is needed to get this restitution taken care of. I want to make sure that I get this taken care of as soon as possible, and not just a portion of it. I want the full amount paid. And I have the numbers figured out. I've done my checks and balances, and I'm 100% confident that if I can get that time frame, the 29th, or even a little bit after, the 29th, definitely, I can come up with $8,000 to $10,000.
No, you're saying the full amount. Could I see his file, please? If I give you a reset, it's going to be for the full amount.
For 15, ma'am, is that correct?
Mhm.
Okay. I
So
haven't
here's the
done,
thing, don't tell me that you can do it if you can't do
I
it.
cannot do the 15,000, but the 10,000, I know for a fact that I can, Your Honor. I'm a second-year apprentice and I work with IBW Local 60 as a union member.
Mhm.
I make 18.75 an hour. However, I will be working 56 hours a week, and on the weekends, I will be working as a mechanic to make additional income in Bernie, Texas. My dear friend is the owner of that company, and he's already given me permission to do so. He already gave me the pay rate and the amount, so I know confidently that I can definitely come up with that amount on the 29th, the 10,000. I just want to make sure that I can get this taken care of and not neglected, because for the time frame that we spoke about prior, for that, I would only be able to do 3,600, and I know that for a fact.
No, that
Uh,
the time frame we were speaking about was like October. This was originally on the docket in October. And you said today you would have $5,232.36.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then there was something about a trailer and not being able to sell the
I-
trailer on time.
I got pre-qualified for a loan, Your Honor, and when I went in person to proceed with the paperwork, they told me since my credit rate wasn't, I don't know how the process works with financial institutions, but when they pre-approve you, it's not a guaranteed approval. So when I went there in person, it was a whole different story. They basically charaded me into running a hard inquiry on my credit. So I was relying on that loan to get this situated. I'm not a wealthy man, Your Honor. I'm a son of an immigrant, and my mother, I don't really know her very well, but I'm doing every single thing I can to make this payment, because I take full responsibility for what happened, and I don't want the court or them or anybody to think that I'm trying to haggle my way out of this. My number one priority is just to be held accountable for what happened and to make the payment and get things justified the way they should be. But like I said, Your Honor, I come to you humbly. I'm not a wealthy man. For this past 2 years,
Neither is the complainant. So my question is, you're saying you're gonna have money on the December 29th. What amount are you saying you're gonna have?
definitely $8,567, Your Honor.
Okay, we go from 10,000 to 8,000. What's happening here, counsel?
Didn't you have an $1,800
I do in my pocket right now, Your Honor, and I could leave that with y'all if you'd like.
No, I mean, I don't need it left with me.
You would have to leave it with the DAs, but he has an $1,800 payment now. I think that would take him up to the 10,000, Judge.
It's a 15,000 total amount, sir.
I understand, but it would take you up by the 29th to 10,000. So this $1,800 and then $8,500, Judge.
My biggest fear is that I come in the day that you permitted, 2 to 3 weeks from now, and I don't have what he needs, what the victim needs. And I go to prison and.
No, but she's not asking that. She's asking with the $1,800, and she's not saying she's gonna do it. If she resets it till the 29th of December, how much total amount, including the 1,800, will you come up with?
10,000. It'd be 10,000, Your Honor.
All right, state,
Yes, sir.
he has a current payment of $1,800. Do you have a place for him to take that?
Judge, I can go off 1 minute. Go to some forward and that.
All right, because regardless of whether I grant you probation or send you to prison, you'll still owe what you owe.
Yes,
All right, Ms. Ferguson, we're calling this back for January 5th. You need to have that money.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't want to hear any excuses
won't.
on January
You won't,
5th.
Your Honor.
All right,
May we be excused, Judge?
yes.
Thank you,
Once
Your
he
Honor.
signs the reset. form.
Of course, Judge.
God bless you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Oh, thank
We're
you.
gonna get the restitution just for proof that I'm gonna show him where to go. We're gonna give the restitution receipt to the DA judge.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more crazy court hearings like this one.